Good enough. All right. We can take you back down to Washington now. Our friend Patrick Basham of the Democracy Institute is there and reestablished contact with him. Patrick, let me re-ask that first question. Describe the atmosphere there today.
The atmosphere is pretty festive under the circumstances. It's not great weather. This is not a city or a region that's very favorable towards Donald Trump, so most of his supporters have had to travel quite a ways. It's not the largest crowd ever, but it's a pretty good one. And I think, interestingly, the demonstrators aren't as numerous or as vocal as we were led to believe would be the case.
Wonder if that'll happen tomorrow. There's supposed to be a large march tomorrow, is there not?
Yeah, it's the Women's March, basically the anti-Trump feminist march. They've said all along that they'll have huge numbers. We shall see. It's probably the headline act.
Because we've heard estimates.
Very well organized and very well funded, anti-Trump inaugural campaign.
Sorry, Patrick. We've heard estimates anywhere from 70,000 to 500,000. So who knows?
That's right. People put out big numbers because they want to suggest that whether they're in support or in opposition, that they're the ones that count. But the proof is always in the feet doing the marching, and all to be decided.
All right. So the speech that Donald Trump gave, and we're sitting around here discussing it amongst ourselves here, Patrick, but it had the tinge more of a campaign speech than an inaugural speech. Did you get that sense?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I always thought he had two choices. Did he go sort of statesmanlike and lofty, sort of almost philosophical, or did he do the campaign rally thing? I mean, I wouldn't say it was exactly a rally-like speech, but it certainly was more of a campaign address than the other alternative. I think it was effective in the sense that he touched on, many of the key issues and positions that had drawn people to him. The people in the mall, in the cold, in the rain, they were there because of what he had said and what he'd promised. And he was very explicit and very definitive in declaring that he was going to keep his promises, which of course will be quite something if he manages it. But it was short, and he pretty much stayed away from the grander themes or the sort of historical, the attempt to make a historical speech, make a speech that will be remembered. I think they came up short on that front, but I'm not even sure that they tried. I'm not even sure that he and his people really care about that at this point.
Patrick, thanks very much. You and I will talk again soon about this in the days, weeks, and months, and probably years to come. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you. Everyone here at the Canadian Embassy says hi to Winnipeg. All
right. Beautiful. And make sure you get to the shrimp before it's all gone.
You know what these Canadians are like.
Patrick Basham is with the Democracy Institute in Washington, one of the people that we tap into on a regular basis, and an expert on international affairs and relations and so forth. All right.